Welcome to a self-published author's diary. I am Elodie Novodatsky. I write about first time, second chances, things that scare the crap out of me, and things that make me laugh out loud. I'll be speaking with you and sharing my adventures in self-publishing, the behind the scenes of writing, and the business side of it. And before we get started today, a small message from our sponsor, Anchor. Thanks for listening. Hi, my name is Elodie Novodatsky, and you are here on my brand new podcast. So, who am I? Well, first of all, you may hear I have a little tiny French accent, even though I've been living in the United States for quite a while now. I'm an author. My tagline is author of first kisses, second chances, things that scare the crap out of me, and things that make me laugh out loud. I am the author of the Broken Dream series and the Gathered City series, and I am currently drafting my first adult rom-com. A little bit about me. I've started self-publishing in 2014. And yeah, so it's been what now? Almost 7 years. I've had times where I kind of paused due to different reasons, but I've always been active in self-publishing. So even if it was kind of like not as active, I was still publishing and writing and doing all those fun things. I am still learning, so this is not the podcast if you're like looking for the secret that's going to make you a multi-millionaire or billionaire or have you quit your job to write full time. It's a little podcast where I thought, I'll share my own insight and some of the mistakes I've made along the way, some of the things that have worked, and what I'm currently doing in order to make a career out of my self-publishing adventures or endeavor. I was raised in a tiny village in France. I could always be found with a book in my hand. And at 19, I moved to the US where I learned I will never lose my French accent. I have a bachelor's degree in modern languages and linguistics and a master's degree in German cultural studies, as well as a master's degree in European studies. I now live close to DC with my husband, a chemical engineer, who has encouraged me to do this podcast. Plato the dog, he's a beagle and he's adorable. And Bobby Voltaire the cat, who likes for us to carry him upstairs to his food because that's just, I guess, we're his human elevators. I don't know. And I love to use smileys, maybe a bit too much. So, what is this podcast going to be about? It's basically on my blog. I am sharing every Saturday a little something about my adventures in self-publishing. I call it the self-publishing author or the self-published author's diary. I probably should learn how to what the name is better. It's called a self-published author's diary. That's me. I'm the self-published author. I am the self-published author, and this is my diary. So I was wondering, do I keep those bloopers? Do I not keep those bloopers? Let me know what you think. And some weeks it's a long post, some other weeks it might be shorter. I also have a newsletter. You can find everything on www.elodienovodatsky.com. Novodatsky is Nowood as dog, Azkij. And I also have another website that's called www.aselfpublishedauthor'sdiary.com. And yeah, if you head on to my blog or my website, you'll be able to subscribe. You'll get those weekly emails directly in your inbox. I usually post the emails and the blog on Saturday. I'm going to try to move it to Friday. And then my aim is to have this podcast reviewing basically what I wrote with maybe a tad more information, but not as much information as I'm sharing in my emails. Yeah. And that's it. So stay tuned and welcome to my brand new podcast. Bye. Oh, and if you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter with at @novodatsky. Again, Novodatsky is NOWO Diaz dog AZKIJ. I'm also on BookBub and Goodreads, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.